modern, or do you like more traditional look?
You know, it really depends on how the rest of the house comes together.
I was actually thinking, so something like this, it could be a flush-mounted fireplace, but we could also do something that nods back to a little traditional, like some sort of a surround or rental.
And we back. And we back. And we back. Back at the lab. So we're about to do, about to color some dreadlocks. Two different colors. We'll do some gray and some purple.
You want to go up your way first? Yeah. Pressure needed. I need another 4 inches. There we go. It took a while, but we have this main living area right down to the studs. And the best news is, the ceiling is all at the same height throughout. This will brighten and beautify the living area, which will be great for Ollie and Corey's growing family and their big get-togethers. I don't know why the original builder would have had all their trusses at different heights all the way through. By taking the ceiling up in the kitchen, all of a sudden we discovered we have 3 different heights to our ceiling. What are we going to match it to? Well, the easiest was to bring down the living room to match everything else. And the sound traveled beautifully.
You go do some color, man. Have a black cake.
Where's the beautiful part?
So I use a black cake. Black.
I'm glad these guys are willing to update their lives a little in that function, but one of our main challenges is the fireplace. In the inspiration tour, they said they wanted a flush mount with maybe some dark tile, but we need to make sure that
all what we need.
Perfectly with the high vaulted ceilings. Well, we definitely want to carry the fireplace all the way to the ceiling, even though it's
Tell them why black.
crazy high.
Huh?
Tell them why the black cake.
Why the black cake?
Yeah.
Hey man, you gonna drop some stuff on this cake. And look, even when you're making a mess, it doesn't look like a mess. You feel me? It's like, because you're going to make a mess. It's color. You try to work clean as possible, but it's color. So also we need, you know, I got a lot of things on here. You know, a lot of my little supplies. As you can see, we're gonna use matrix. It's a matrix day, baby.
Always finish the cabinets.
Let's see.
It's a high ceiling. It is. So normally we would run a soffit down and then run the cabinets along that. Or
I think the light too bright. Let me turn this thing. How about we cut it off? Alright. So here we go. Yeah. So we got this thing on speed.
That would actually look great. I think it would draw your eye.
I think it needs to zoom in.
Cool. Well, I like this. This gives us direction. All right.
It's on my face, bro. Probably on your face. You gotta look straight. Yeah, we'll see you. There we go. Boop. And switch it real quick. We're gonna switch it real quick. This way. And this is the color combination. So we gotta start mixing up. People say, man, a lot of people be like, why you do it? Because it's fun. That's why I do it. So we need a little 20. You know, I got my, so I won't get confused. That's what the different color bowls are for. Got my measuring. I mean, we're just gonna do a little bit, man, because you see here, he's already kind of already light. We just want to lift it a little bit more so we can make sure the color stands out. We gotta get to a certain level. Again. No assistant needed. Just do it himself. Call called understanding what you know what you're doing, man. Why you don't want to know what you're doing? Why let other people do it? Why be in the beauty profession and licensed and I don't know what I'm doing? That don't make sense to do it. Unless I apply my license, unless I got it another way.
Yep.
I think I pretty much. So we're gonna make this green bowl the lifting bowl, lightning. Some people are familiar with bleaching, because technically it's lifting. Lift pigmentation in your hair. That's what we're gonna do today. And then measure.
Hydrate the coloriung capsules. The perfect dose of our fastest acting hyaluronic acid. 100% have longer skin in one night and reduce lines in 1 week. It's clinically proven.
My bakers and I do this to make a living. We're too busy to do taxes.
Look at taxes for something like you. You hand those off to me.
Yeah, but can I have all the documents in my hands?
We can arrange that. You do your thing. You got your taxes. Into your own tax law.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
There's no
That is amazing.
Wait, did we get rid of the good stuff or the bad stuff?
This is good. I feel like more than anything, we're getting the opportunity to have new without
what you got going on today, man?
Ain't much, man. I've been asleep most of the day, yo.
This is one of them sleep days, bro.
Normally I don't work on Saturdays. Man, I didn't even get up.
Hey, man, one of them sleep days, man. It's cold outside.
You've masterminded.
Okay, well, you can see
Oh,
One of the few times it's cold in Florida.
options include an incredible new
Yeah,
kitchen.
don't like
So
that.
option 1, now that the lowered ceiling and poorly laid out kitchen are gone,
Somebody said, this
we
ain't
are
cold. I
rethink the
was
kitchen.
like,
We'll
I know it is.
means to properly feature
I don't
walls.
compare, man. It's cold,
All new
man.
windows will brighten things up. We'll unify the space with good-looking luxury vinyl flooring throughout, and we'll put the kitchen where the old dining room used to be. Light cabinets and a proper island with lots of warm wood accents will set the stage for homework and cooking with no more traffic jams. Where your kitchen used to be, we'll put a dining area that you'll actually enjoy using. In this option, we'll transplant the musical spirit of your family from the music room into the main living area so your beloved instruments can be displayed proudly. And we'll keep your family room right where it is. An electric fireplace and custom shelving will be a beautiful focal point, and this cozy, intimate setting
not
will be
starting
perfect
it back,
for movie
man,
nights or
because
jam sessions.
Music's certainly important.
Looks
It's been a
like
big
it's
part of
the
our
most
lives for a long
resistant.
time, so that seems to make a lot of
And
sense.
sees
And
the
with all your
lights.
instruments out in the main
What
living
we're
area,
gonna do
we'll
is-
transform your old music room into an incredible game room. We'll carry through the new flooring, we'll add a mini fridge and different seating zones, so this
Really good
customized,
section.
dedicated space will make family game nights and extended family game nights truly
We're
unforgettable.
doing tips anyway, baby.
Especially when we beat you at every game because we're really good at games.
There's some competitive.
Yeah. Option 1 would take 6 weeks, and it would be $155,000.
It sounds good, but I don't make a decision until we know what maybe is behind magic door number 2.
Magic door number 2 would give you the same beautiful kitchen, living space, open feel, the sight lines, the height. But the difference is, option 2 will keep your gaming area out in the main living space, but it will feel much better with the new open flow. And instead of a dedicated game room, we'll get rid of the closet and keep your music room right where it is. But we'll create a beautiful custom wall detail and make use of every square inch of the space. The earth tones will make the room look beautiful, and with all the extra rehearsal space, it'll sound beautiful too. But the big difference with this option, since we lost the closet in the music room, we'll transform this unused powder room in the hallway into a devoted space for all things music. Your beloved instruments won't be stored away, they'll be
Once
properly
you do
featured.
this,
Incredible.
Option 2 would take a little bit longer to redo that
get
powder
some
room,
heat to
which
it.
means it would take 7 weeks and it would cost $170,000.
Wow. And I can picture an organ in the grand feeling more at home and in place in a designated space than outside.
What made you decide, man? What would say it's time for some ish?
You know, I'm always looking to switch it up from time to time. So I kept the other one. It's not that I don't like this hair color. I love this hair color, but just that, you know, switch it up to something different.
I love music, but to be honest, we probably spend more time
So eventually I'll get
getting
back to it.
projects set up than the practice hours.
And when we have family here, we're gonna want to be together in the living space. So I'm kind of leaning more towards having the gaming out here and the music back there.
Even with the increased
But
cost.
it does get those instruments a little more out of view.
That might not be a bad thing when family comes either.
Is it like a decision song?
Yeah.
Or dance?
You know, that's probably have to pay copyright for that one.
And I didn't shampoo it like
What do you
two.
think?
I think
getting a
option
catch.
number two.
That's the direction I'm leaning.
Option 2. Okay, so you want the dedicated music room,
Yeah.
lose the second powder room.
We have this powder room, which is what people would normally use anyway.
You guys bought a great place. Now we're just polishing it up to make it perfect for your lifestyle.
Sounds great.
Looking forward to it. Very excited about this. Exciting is that's
So you
probably
need
one of
natural,
the, I guess, an
natural oil in your hair, man. It helps
We're
it
on
out.
pins and needles looking forward to this.
I think we're more excited about Christmases to come and the first dates and
First dates for our kids. We've
yeah,
actually
we have
dated
been.
before, once or twice. So,
You're excited about the first date?
No, not really.
That's the first time that anyone has ever said that. Just so you know.
Holly and Corey's home is beautiful. I can totally understand why they don't want to move, but I can also understand why they want to invest in a renovation so it can grow with their family's changing needs. We're going to brighten up the space with all new windows, and in order to reimagine the flow of the main living area, we had to remove these walls and the old fireplace in the kitchen and dining room. That exposed some uneven flooring, so before we rebuild, we need to level everything out.
You want the whole thing?
Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna have to do many buckets.
Keep it coming.
Hold on, let me get that.
I haven't had an all-seat day in a long time.
Just getting a little bit of that
that
excess
in there.
taken off here so that we have a nice flat surface. We don't want to put our luxury vinyl over anything that's
I need one of these probably for myself.
obviously running electrical under.
But then I'd be like, I get up still, man. I don't know.
And where their furniture is going to be is going to be helpful.
I guess that's not my style.
A lot of people don't think
Yeah,
about
man,
that.
you got entrepreneurial spirit, man.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta keep
know.
moving.
Yeah, I gotta keep moving, man.
I mean, I try to on certain levels,
He said I
but
tried to.
today was just
Like, yeah, sometimes you can be like, yeah, you know what?
Spread the love in a new season of Hometown.
It's a big deal.
I hate days like that though, because I feel like I'm wasting the whole day. But your body needs to recover. too.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think I need a recovery.
Yeah.
I love
I think I need a,
Because even when you go on vacation, you probably doing shit the whole time.
yeah, you know. Even when I'm on vacation, I haven't.
Yeah.
People say, oh, you go home. Even when I'm home, I'm not really taking a break,
Yeah.
you know. Just because of kids and stuff like that.
It prevents streaks and haze better than my own mom. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. Like to have blood with a money back guarantee. Also, try Sweetwood wood
It's
gloss.
okay.
Re-entering data that employees can enter themselves. That's why I get up in the morning.
I have a secret method for remembering all of my HR passwords.
My boss doesn't remember approving my time off. Let's just find that email.
The old way of doing business slows everyone down. With Paycom, employees enter and manage
You
their
know
own
what, we're using
HR
damn
data with
Paycom.
one easy-to-use software. Visit
Yeah, that's
paycom.com.
Oh, y'all pay? That's y'all competitor?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I work for Paycom.
Oh, what's that?
They're similar to Paycom and ADP. They do the same kind of deal.
Uh-huh.
It's just the difference in the way we do things.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people come from Paycom, come to us, don't like what happened at Paycom, so they change their company.
So you gotta do change the whole system, payroll system.
Yeah.
What they don't like about it?
Sometimes it's the way the system functions. Like I know with ADP, it's a bunch of BS because like ADP will tell you everything's integrated, which means that we run everything on one system, but none of that shit is like real.
Okay.
Everything's a separate system. Everything's separate.
Did you know that your fabrics trap more
The client don't really see it, but
They
on the back
also
end,
trap
it's scrambling.
Yeah.
So like the company I work for now, their stuff really is the same system. So you're using one system to do everything. Yeah.
Spray it on your furniture, your rugs, your clothes.
So all the companies are lying, y'all is not.
Mm-hmm.
You can even sanitize your car seats.
Now, did you work for these lying companies
And a
before?
freshness to your
Mhm.
wall.
So you already know.
Fabric antimicrobial. When you shop at Target, you leave with what you
It's the difference between you develop your own system in-house versus you're buying other systems and kind of making them your own.
Making them your own or tweaking them.
Not even tweaking them, just I acquired this company, so I'm gonna use it. And then we're gonna use this part of it and say it's a part of our whole system, but it's really
Oh,
not.
kind of like what people do say about Android.
Mhm.
Android technically.
That's
uses-
essentially what it would be, yeah.
like Android uses other components.
Mhm.
That's why other phone brands or company brands
Mm-hmm.
for the hardware, they just the software. Then they tweak the software compared to the hardware.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all like iPhone.
Yeah.
Y'all make everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This could be the concert hall. The kids could be performing down there playing music.
People gonna hate
singing
that
songs.
analogy.
Everyone over here can hear the music. Actually,
You
the
got the-
sound in here travels
I
quite
never
nice.
use certain brands like they care.
Mm-hmm.
Like Apple or Android care.
Yeah.
Making billions out either way you with them or not, man.
Yeah, they say you gotta use something.
You gotta use something. They say, hey man, you gonna come with one of us.
Go to a Blackberry. Go to Blackberry.
Fireplace was in the wrong spot, but now we've got everything going in its proper place. It's got that forever home vibe, and that's what they're
I remember I had a Windows phone. I thought it was
I had
pretty
one of those
nice.
too.
I thought it
I
was
had
pretty
window.
nice.
I had all of them. I had every phone. I had every.
decided to replace one of their two powder rooms.
Only the only one I never really had was
So they wouldn't have to hide their instruments away. And they decided to keep their actual music room right where it is.
see, the only
Music
thing I never
is
really
everything to the
had.
family, so we need to make sure it really stands out. Okay, we gotta class this joint.
Oh, I don't think I ever had
So
a.
you're gonna have to leave.
Yeah, I never had a Blackberry.
I think that's why I ain't had it. I guess that's why they had the stink kind of never used it.
We're almost gonna recreate like a chair rail coming across and then right across the top, and then we'll
And people used to swear by them Blackberries too. I'm like, this phone is stupid.
Oh yeah, they swear by it, man.
Makes it feel, gives it some definition. Exactly. I'm expecting elegant music in here, so we want to have elegant finishes. You still may have to leave though.
Yeah, they swear by that. They used to swear by that Blackberry. It's a here forever thing. Just like what was the other car company? Blackberry was like Pontiac. Hey, Blackberry like Pontiac, bro.
Yeah.
He was like them, you know, what
You think that Grand Am was a thing, bro?
Grand Am. Hey, you know what I mean? You gonna be here forever.
Yeah.
Nah, B.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man, y'all ain't made nothing ever since that Trans Am, that Grand Am.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice car too, man.
Transformed it by opening up the walls. Well, you can take the ranch out of the house, but you can't take the family. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna make it better.
That was a nice car, man.
Raising the lower part of the ceiling was high on Holly and Corey's wish list. It was a big job, but it looks amazing with these faux beams. This vaulted ceiling is going to be a true showstopper. Plus, the luxury vinyl flooring is so durable, Holly and Corey could invite as many guests as they like for their epic game night, and they won't make a scratch. In the family room, they had some cabinetry, but it was quite bulky and outdated. The custom cabinets we're building will be sleek and
So what we're doing right now is just lightening up that gold.
Yeah, they gotta get to a certain comfortability where they
I think
can
these guys would be the most fun to
see
hang out
these
with.
other
There's
colors.
music, there's games, there's good times.
If it's too dark, then it's not gonna catch. The gray would catch.
And we're gonna help define the game area with a custom scoreboard. This is kind of cool. So
So we gotta get
once
to a
this is all
certain brightness.
Okay.
family member
You're supposed to
get their
certain
own
brightness.
name. They can keep track of the score. It looks like something that's a little bit more substantial. What do you think if we go over here? We could, or on this side here, if this is the gaming zone, So it should just be in line with our gaming area.
See, I kind of wish
So we
had
do this instead of bleaching it, right?
because this scoreboard would have kept you from cheating.
Lighten it instead of bleaching it, or the same
It's
thing.
not even cheating.
Same
I don't cheat. It's kind of cheating.
People just say it differently, but it's the same thing.
Okay.
That you were like, oh, everybody knows these rules, and nobody has ever heard any of them before. You know that guy in a game night who's calling tiny technicalities, leaping through the rule book to make a point? Yeah, that's Drew. Drew is that guy. Totally insane. I'm not insane, I just don't like losing. Insane.
Every new day offers opportunities to connect, chances to motivate and inspire, moments to express well-deserved thank yous and congratulations, with products that bring smiles, celebration, and long-lasting impressions. There's certainty in that. For England gives you that certainty with the right promotional products and a caring, trusted team dedicated to your success. Creating meaningful connections starts at forimprint.com. For Imprint, for certain.
After 30 years of making quality furniture affordable, tons of it stock items, I'm asking more Bobs to help, like this one, Company Bob Ross.
I'm your friend. I'm going to paint a picture of you, resting joyfully on a butterpea prize paper mattress. Gleeful ladies will on the phone. Wigs, coils, something very price makes it. As you can see, I gave you some paint. What's in stock in store or at mybobs.com. What kind of tissues work? You don't know.
To this thing.
Deserves America's #1 motion tissue.
Make sure that don't fall over.
Let's speed it up a little bit. It's so cold outside, it's cold in here. Lift a little bit faster. Time, man. Just trying to wait, sit there, add a little heat to it, man. Things speed up. I just gotta watch it. You know, it speeds up the process.
Yeah.
what he playing. How long you been snapping, man? How long you been on Snapchat? For a while?
Yeah, for a minute.
Alright. I was hitting the processing. Let's talk about this.
It looks incredible.
The greater the risk, the greater the reward. In all new Flip or Flop, Thursday night at 8 on HGTV. For over 25 years, Belgard has paved the way.
So these, right? These are the two colors.
Setting the standard for quality products through countless hours of research and development, providing customers with
This
the
is
tools
what
that
we
enable
do.
them to bring their outdoor visions to life.
This is what we're applying.
Is done because of
We're going to have the gray,
and this
dreads, and
and this.
the purple.
Create your space and your moments
Dreads.
with Belgard Rooms.
Get a head start in investing with the new Schwab Starter Kit. New investors can
It's going to be fun, man.
$50
It's going to be
five stocks in the S&P 500. You can also learn how to share videos, step-by-step guides, and other easy-to-use tools designed for people just getting started. Plus, 24/7 if you ever have a question. It's the smarter way to start investing.
You say goodbye, and I say hello.
With Mercari, your unneeded things can find a team like
What's up?
it's easy to make some money. Or find a great deal.
You say goodbye, I say hello.
Buy and sell almost anything for home. Mercari, your marketplace.
For a little minute.
For a low mileage SUV with a
And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna get my drink.
Excuse me. Doing V8 SUVs, bro.
I've got a sick SUV back here. And your name.
V8? Yeah.
Buy your car entirely online on Dreadlocks.
And I got that. I don't know.
Great sleep looks like.
Yeah, that.
It's called the Purple Mattress. The Purple Grid is made from microplastic polymer that responds to your body instantly, so it feels like this. It supports your whole body, but also flexes around your pressure points. It's soft where you want it and firm where you need it. The Purple Grid is about 80% air. That means it can breathe, so you're not too hot and not too cold.
So
Yeah.
it's soft and firm, responsive, and the perfect temperature. And purple
Tropical vibe.
Is all three.
When I get a migraine, I shut up.
Sparkling.
But with
Star
Nurse's
fruit.
ODT, that's
Pineapple.
all behind me now.
Man, I bought a star fruit. I think like 2 months ago. Never buy one again.
You don't taste good? I don't even think it would.
I looked at it. I was like, okay, star fruit.
Yeah.
So, and it's expensive.
My way. What's your way?
Too expensive to taste bad.
Man.
Medical school was very stressful. I lost a lot of hair during that time. Nutrable is 100% drug-free.
And it's expensive. I'm like,
Safe and effective. I can't argue with
more information. 1-to-1 ratio.
Nutrable.com.
But yeah, this was pretty.
Now, where we live, the dish with 99% signal reliability.
Okay, everybody, let's get to the basement.
99% signal reliability anywhere in the country with the dish.
Yeah, I think I already know how to do it, man. Because you run it anyway. Just gonna pin them off and like, it's gonna be like purple, gray,
It is
right?
spectacular.
Then purple, gray,
I have thought about this moment
and you know,
for 100
gray,
different
purple. It's
ways.
gonna be like purple,
And I
gray,
don't think I ever could
They're
have
gonna
been
be
prepared for the way it
gray,
turned out.
purple. And then it'll be a mix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Who wants to see the kitchen? Let's check it out.
I want to see it.
Gonna bun it up into 4 sections.
Wow.
Right,
It's
6.
huge.
6
Did you
sections.
think we could fit a kitchen like this in your
No
house?
way. That does not compute with the dimensions I remember.
No, I actually put a sign at the front that says no saloon doors, no low ceilings, no darkness.
Well, it worked. I love the wood and the white. That is so great.
You know, we want it to feel comfortable, we want it to feel inviting, but at the same time, it has to feel exquisite. It has to feel like you.
I love it. I love the texture. I love the contrast.
You've got style, you've got function, you've got seating. Talk about an amazing, entertaining space.
Okay, this is like twice the size of what I pictured in my mind. There's just so much space.
Yeah.
How did you get so much space?
You have new
You
model
guys
styles.
had such a vast area to work with, but the way it was chopped up, it just made
Yes.
it feel smaller.
You guys knocked it out of the park. It's so beautiful.
Oh, okay. Located on the back side. What's your landmark?
Ceiling, 'cause you're
Yeah.
seeing down so low in the kitchen before.
I love the highlights in the ceiling beams.
Yeah, those beams
That's
are
so
gorgeous.
nice.
The contrast is spectacular.
Oh, Foxtail Coffee. Oh, okay. Come up to the. I'm on off 436 in the same plaza now. So you're across from Foxtail Coffee, but you go up there by the Walgreens and next to PDQ, it's a plaza.
We've never had a real dining room table before because we never knew how to fit it.
Yeah, on the backside.
That is so much.
Same plaza as Revamp, but on just go around the backside of the plaza.
Now you're into full grown.
Gotcha. No problem, bro.
Now, please. Hey, can I just sit down and eat?
Don't need the decor.
It really is a real table.
This is for us growing up. It was
All right,
always
man.
about spending
Let's do this
time
thing, bro.
together.
Let's go to Shampoo Bowl, man.
Funny stories and the family time and the sharing. It's gonna be a great space. Come around here. Let the games begin.
No more folding tables and
This is step up from what we were doing before 2020. Nice shirt.
You gotta be stylish while you're winning.
this is true.
While you're cheating.
Not
Yeah. The cheater always says they're not the cheater.
Changes the rules when it's competitive.
That's what this is the whole thing. He says he doesn't cheat, but I'm like, how is it halfway through a game there's all of a sudden a new rule that only you know about?
Because I reread the instructions.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know this on my team for the next game night. One thing we wanted to make sure is that you never forget your kids' names, so we put them on the wall there. That's for game night, so that's a scoreboard. All the numbers and letters are in the little box below, but that way you can keep score perfect.
It is. It really is perfect.
We struggled for a long time to keep things bright and clean and light, and that's exactly what this is.
And of course, your family.
It's so inviting, so warm.
It's always been a big living space, but this feels intense and yet not like distant, like cozy. But it's so much
And looking back at the kitchen, makes it that much more amazing. All this nice and nicely. There's not the drop-down ceiling. There's not obstacles in the way. It's just new.
Do you see anything else in that direction?
music room.
Do we blindfold you?
No, I get to be first though.
Oh. I can tell you're excited.
Oh, wow. Oh, you guys, it looks like a music room, not just a spare room with instruments. I love it.
Let's be honest, before it felt like a storage room of music instruments, this felt like the right amount of musical inspiration in here.
It's sophisticated, it's proper.
Why are you trying to YouTube?
It's all we chose because it plays great with all the natural.
Why not?
It's a simple transformation.
Hey, that's what other hey, man.
Trying to add a little bit of
What's so special about them doing it? You know what? They just did it. Everybody else didn't do it.
Take a little peek.
You don't know what apply myself to this. Just consistent money. So I'm going to hungry.
How does it feel?
Everybody got electronic devices in their hand, man.
I love it. Instruments that are out are played. Instruments that are in cases aren't. And music just makes you happy and it makes every day better.
What do you say we grab the kids and see what they think?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to listen.
We're really excited. This experience has been amazing from the get-go.
The end result was incredibly better than I could have imagined. I feel like this house invites people into it. And I can't wait to bring people in, making new memories in our new space.
We're not as musical as you guys, but we try. Welcome home, guys. A little different? Yeah, just a little different. Do you remember some sort of a door here that would hit everybody?
Yeah. It was so nice to see Joshua, Zachary, Cameron, and Rachel. They were so little when they moved in here. Well, they're not little anymore, and with this amazing new space, I don't think they'll ever remember the old layout.
Well, I happen to have a very good memory. And Joshua, even though it's been 7 weeks since you pranked me, remember revenge is a jar best served cold. This thing is bitch. Is it though? Have you played the game before?
So, man, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good, you?
Pretty good. You have a seat. Do everything.
You're the first
Yeah, man, you guys, a lot of people, everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You can't find it.
I know I was just around the corner at the barbershop right over here, and then I saw another dude in the parking lot. He's like, man, it's hard to find the barber. I'm trying to find the barber. I said, well, you can follow me to this place right here. And then he just saw appointments only, so he, so I told him, I said, well, either you can come in and ask him, or go, go around the corner to revamp or one of the other ones.
Yeah.
But, and everybody looking for a barber right now.
Well, at least we gave them a beautiful home. That makes sense.
Everybody move in here? Where you from? You move here?
No, I'm born and raised here, man.
Oh, okay.
Born and raised.
Yeah, a lot of people from up north.
Yeah, I lived up north for a little bit, but
What part?
I moved to New York for a little bit, and then when I got there, I was living in Long Island for a little bit. And then things didn't work out, and I moved to the Bronx. Things didn't work out. I moved to Manhattan. Things didn't work out. So I was all
Gave
over.
it a shot.
No, you know what it is? Because that's when Craigslist was big, right?
Oh.
So I was looking for roommates on Craigslist. And you know, New York, you can't be on Craigslist looking for a roommate, man.
Nah, man.
You're going to run into some
Crazy.
Yeah, and that's what happened, man. One place I went to go look at, dude tried to cut me up. He tried to shake me, yeah. With a shake, yeah. And then and he tried to rob me. And then I moved in, and then I finally found this one place with this one chick. Come to find out I was giving her the rent money. She wasn't paying the landlord.
God damn, bro.
That's how New York is. What's up, man?
God damn.
Yeah, so it was one thing after
Ain't not
another.
that like. Woo!
For the next 50 years
God,
and beyond.
that's crazy.
Getting together for all these years, and I get why they bought this house because how do you let go of all that? Well, I think they're a lot like us. I mean, we love to have family close together, and we travel around so much. Family is spread out all over the place. I love to have a hub. Yeah, that's why my house. So the hub. No, my house. The hub. Yeah. What? Why is your house in? No. Why? Rock paper scissors. Hub. Twins.
Well, my grandparents rebuilt this place for their retirement, but now that the next generation has moved in, really it's some help making sure that this is a home for a growing family for generations to come.
See, it's nice to see the younger family members being the ones that are trying to keep the tradition going. Yeah, and I'm the baby of the family, so that means that I get to make all decisions. I don't think anybody said that. No, that's what I heard. Oh, yeah. Hear what you want.
By the very large.
I ain't gonna fry. I got burnt plenty of times too, so I can't be that. You live and you learn, man.
Yeah, that's true.
They want a new kitchen, maybe some new. Oh, and we should also make it less awkward. More space, less awkward.
This is our forever home because it's been in Allie's family for more than half a century, and it's exactly the location we want to be in. This renovation can really set us up for growing our family and all the memories that we can make out of that.
Keeping this huge family together is hard work, so we need this house to be the perfect hub, which makes those get-togethers easy. And also, it needs to be perfect for the next generation, their little ones. Yeah, that's right. Wow, big corner lot. Big house. Good question. Who's older, you or the house?
The house.
Right. You look like you need fewer updates in the house, guys. Yeah. We commit?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in.
Oh, look. Hey. Wow.
My grandma really wanted high ceilings.
And she got high ceilings. Yeah.
And so you bought this house from your grandparents?
Yeah. So they bought the property in 1954.
Yeah.
And then they renovated it in '88. So that's what this structure is.
I mean, this is a place where my dad grew up. We came here a lot, you know, as kids.
We actually moved in here in 2016 and then bought the home off of Allie's dad and her siblings.
The property's been in our family for 65 years and want it to be in our family for at least another 65.
I mean, the first impression is really great as far as it feels open and expansive. I really like that. I assume you're into color.
A bit.
Are you into color?
I'm always happy when she picks bright colors.
Did you do this?
Yeah, we picked the yellow. I mean, I really wanted to go bold with the colors, as you can tell.
Obviously, we want fun, bold pops of color, but we want to be part of the cohesive design aesthetic.
Tell us, what are your biggest issues throughout the house?
Just overall flow, it's a little bit awkward. It's a lot of space. I don't know why we have two side-by-side living rooms split by a fireplace. This doesn't really like allow for people to sit together and communicate. It's just a very awkward layout.
Do you use the fireplace at all?
No, never use a fireplace.
And so we'd be open to getting rid of it.
You want to have kids?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so when you have kids, you want to think ahead too. Don't want to have sharp corners like that.
Yeah.
You like the floors,
They're not great, like smudges show right after we've cleaned them.
just because it's so dark.
Yeah.
But now the technology for floors is so much better. And you can go for nice light coloring here, which can help brighten up the whole space.
Yeah.
I do love how massive and open this is. I mean, it's really, really nice. When it comes to the section that you have in some of the furniture pieces,
That's a mishmash of stuff that was left over from our grandparents and stuff we had in previous apartments and even a few things left over from the holidays.
I see cat hair all over that. Oh, is there cat hair on here?
Yes.
This shirt, like a magnet, grabs on cat hair. Are you open to looking at new furniture?
Definitely looking to upgrade the furniture. Something comfortable we can all cuddle on the couch.
And what would you say your aesthetic is?
Definitely color.
Popping up the color or patterns?
Fun, but grown up.
Yeah, maybe we should retire the beanbags. Oh, come on! Let's look at this area.
Cat hair.
Alright. Oh, wow. Nice big dining area.
Yeah, definitely want to keep it concealable, so would love to keep
Oh,
this.
okay, personally.
That's what I'm looking at.
And it seats 12 people, so it just makes it perfect for these large sort of gatherings.
Good sized kitchen. You've got plenty of cabinets. Pretty typical from the late 80s, early 90s.
We love to cook, we love to bake, we have a lot of foodie items.
There's a lot of appliances out on the countertop. It would be great to have nice, clean countertops.
Would you want to keep this bump out around the sink?
Absolutely not.
Neither of us can even really reach that window.
But this window right here, it's no big deal. I like how as I'm talking, you're both like, no, no, get rid of it.
Just
One of those doors.
mix it up, mix it up, mix it up.
And then that is a laundry room.
So did those work for you, or are they too small as well?
They are not great. The shelving in the pantry, nothing really seems to fit quite right. And then this is the laundry room, and it also, the size is awkward.
You don't have much of a counter for folding and stuff.
No.
What would you love to see?
Really bold colors and just kind of enough storage to keep all the clutter out of sight.
It does feel very closed off from the rest of the house. Opening up this wall would obviously make hosting 70 family members much easier. Then, addressing storage concerns, maybe I'd extend your island and combine your pantry with the laundry room so we can have more cabinets on that far wall. I could also relocate your back door to the laundry room and then wrap your cabinets around the entire space. Just make it feel like it's in this century. That'll change everything.
We're very proud that most of the time when we cook, people do like to be around where the food is, but because the spaces are so segmented right now, that means that everybody just crowds around in the hot kitchen. So to be able to have people still connected would really just be a game changer.
Anything else you guys would like to work on?
This front bedroom we're using as a home office right now.
Okay. Would you want to convert this back into a bedroom and use it as a bedroom, or would you want to keep using it as an office?
I worked from home full time for a few years now, and definitely
Great section. Put it out, great section.
Very high to where in the house that is, so we would be very open to having us speak on a bedroom again at some point.
So we kind of have friends and family coming and going constantly.
So it's a hotel.
Yes.
Have you thought about putting an office in with all the extra space you have in the main area?
Yes.
Yeah, we'd be really open to that. Having something like a real office would be awesome.
Anything else you guys would like to work on?
Our main bedroom could definitely use some work.
Okay.
It is a massive space.
The natural light is great.
It feels like a space where you just moved in. Like this room could feel like a pretty spectacular space.
Yeah.
What's your budget for the renovation?
Our max budget is $240,000.
It's a good amount of money to try and do the things you want.
Yeah.
So you would have this
Got a hell of a budget.
room for priorities.
I think kitchen and it's the main living space.
But it would be nice to have a little oasis here for us.
I know you want to have kids soon too. When you have kids, you will really appreciate having your own space too. But I also want to take you to the house to give you some inspiration, something that has some vibrant color and pattern. We can jump in and do some demolition. We know what walls we're going to want to open up. And then I'll give you some options. You can choose what's most important.
Sounds great.
All right, we're just going to look around some of the rooms. All right, yeah. I love that Ben and Ellie have been able to keep
What's
this
this
house in the
about?
family. And it's obvious that the memories and the connection to loved ones, that's what makes it so special. This house has 2 large bathrooms, one off the main bedroom and one for guests. There are also 2 additional good-sized bedrooms. One of those Ben is using as an office. Even the backyard is huge. This is awesome. This could use a bit of a refresher. That would be really beautiful coming off the bedroom. So if we're going to make sure this house is ready for future generations, then we should focus on the main floor living room, dining room, kitchen, and laundry, and hopefully hopefully we can squeeze in the main bedroom and find a solution for Ben's office.
We've been living here and having long discussions about how we want to use the space and how it would be great to start a family and raise that family here.
I made a good decision to marry someone much smarter and more successful than me, which really has given us the opportunity to be able to do this. And we're just so excited to make it our house for years and years to come.
In other words, it's her money and I gotta do what she wants.
This house has been
Just
the hub
fucking
for
say it.
Ellie's
Stop
family for
playing.
generations, and they want that to continue.
Because nobody asked you who made the most money.
Yep.
In the 1980s, her grandparents rebuilt this house to change with the times and grow the
Yes,
family.
and
Well,
the
time
house
to
is
keep on
passed
changing,
down by
and
her,
some
so
people
by her
recommend
family.
Ellie's future.
So here we do get the
4
6.
years in this house, looking at these cabinets, and you're about to tear them out. How does that feel?
I have a lot of memories of coming here as a child. I mean, my grandparents were here. We would celebrate birthdays, holidays, but not
Very
very
exciting. So let's make this place special for your needs and your style. These cabinets have had their day, and they're not worth donating. So why don't we smash it? Let's do it.
Ready?
All right. Thanks, Barbie. One thing I always want to be sensitive of, if this is a house that's been in the family for a long time, is it's not like we're saying the house is terrible. This is actually a fantastic house. It's just how can we make it work best for generations to come now? And I think everything that Ben and Ellie have been dreaming of doing is right on point. This place is going to be wonderful. Okay, do you want to keep going this way, or do you want to start going that way?
I want to go smash the walls.
Go!
Go anywhere?
So those different shades of red?
Huh?
Most of those different shades of red?
Yeah, kind of like a lot of browns and reds.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Spread the love in a new season of
A lot of warm tones.
and the OSGs. I feel like I'm at home. All in this hometown. Sunday night at 8 on
So what is purple considered?
Cool.
Oh,
You go so the color you got is cool tones. You talk about like gray, purple, anything that's dark or in the blue family is cool.
okay.
Anything close to blue. If it resembles blue, you
Chose our new Smart Cash Plus card from
know,
Capital.
like even green is cool.
Cashback on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
You say goodbye, and I say hello.
With Mercari, you can easily buy or sell. Download the Mercari app today.
I say goodbye, and I say
Buy and sell almost anything from home. Mercari, your marketplace.
Caroline, wait. Mitch? Look, I know I messed up, but I told Diane it's over. Can we have some space?
Yeah.
Switch to progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
Mitch, you live in a van.
I'm a free spirit.
Hi, I'm Rania. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken tortilla soup is when I take a bite, I just taste flavor, flavor, flavor. The veggies and beans and tortilla strips, they're combined to perfection.
They came a long way to be found by you. Buy more, spend less. Shop now at Timbits.com.
With Mucinex All-in-One, you've got unbeatable relief from your worst cold and flu symptoms. So when you need to show your cold who's boss, grab Mucinex All-in-One and get back to your rhythm. Don't play around with cold and flu symptoms.
What is going on here? There we go. You guys all reinforced. Use your hands. Get in there and rip it out later. there. Can you hear me? Hey guys. What's that? Can I have another beer?
I'm honestly speechless. We've talked about this for so long, and now it's finally.
Maybe actually see it. You know, things open up the way they are now. I feel like they're going to be able to entertain these massive abilities that they have.
Oh yeah, you just do.
It's liberating.
No.
Alright, see that.
Last information. Who makes it to the back door first?
You go to lab. Yeah, man. Always in the lab, bro.